Hi, I'm Max.
And I'm Skylar.
Recently, we decided to start watching Bob's Burgers to see what it was all about.
And it didn't take us long to become completely obsessed with the show.
But one of the things we love the most about the show is the brilliant end credit sequences.
Which is why we created this podcast.
Each week, we're going episode by episode to talk about the elaborate end credits.
We're excited to have you join us right here on Bob's Credits.
We'll make sure that Bob's Burgers end credits get the credit they're due.
All right!
Wow, okay. I don't know how I'm going to sing this one. Oh, baby, give me one more chance to show you chip, chip, chip-a-roo. That's hard to say. Wow. To show you chip, chip, chip-a-roo. Chip, chip-a-roo. To show you chip, chip-a-roo.
This might have been under-rehearsed.
Oh, baby, give me one more chance to show you chip, chip-a-roo. How's that?
I think it's okay.
Took a couple shots, but I got it.
Yeah.
I'm no young Michael Jackson.
You shot your shot.
I'm no old Michael Jackson either.
We don't have to go there right now.
Okay. Hello, everyone.
Welcome to episode, 73?
I hate when you ask that because I haven't paid attention.
I don't know.
It's probably easy to go look up, and I don't want to do it right now. But
yeah.
you're in the right vicinity.
Area.
If it's not, if it's
You
not,
know what you have to do when you don't know the information, Max?
is say hello, welcome to episode, and then we can dub it over
You have
later.
to fodazzle.
Oh, pretend?
Fodazzle. You don't remember fodazzle from this episode?
I don't. This is what happens when we watch it a few days before and not the day before.
I'm really worried about our brains. Like, there's too much information on a daily basis.
I agree. I think we can't. We just constantly making room for all this new information, and we lose all the other information that comes through.
Fodazzle is basically Linda's word for Tina when she doesn't have anything to present. You got to fodazzle. You got to make it up. It's smoke and mirrors. Smoke and mirrors.
Got it. See, if I had your synopsis before we started talking about that, I probably would have remembered. But we've got a little business to take care of here before we get into anything else. We've got our wonderful new patrons over at Patreon.
Welcome, y'all, and thank you.
As they know by now, along with all the bonus episodes they're getting, along with the discounted merchandise, along with the community chat that we have over there, you get your name burger punned by me and Skylar. So are you ready to hear our new patrons and their burger names?
I am ready.
We have a good lifelong friend of mine, Matt Kramer.
Oh, Matt. Hi.
We love you, Matt. You will be known moving forward as the Matt Kramer Meringue Burger.
Okay, this sounds like some gourmet French savory.
Yeah, some kind of like
situation.
savory meringue. I could see Bob doing that.
Wow. Okay.
Hopefully it's not sweet meringue. I don't know how that would work. It might work.
We saw on a Disney food blog don't
reveal our nerddom on the podcast.
A fried grilled cheese sandwich that had powdered sugar on it. So I think I can go anyway.
Okay.
At this point.
It'll work. So thank you, Matt. Next up is Carol Matney. Carol, thank you. So excited to have you on board. You will now be known as the Escarole Burger.
Now, if I remember correctly, I wanted it to be a grilled escarole burger.
You probably did.
Yeah.
Okay. So did you want to say parentheses with grilled escarole?
No, I wanted to be the grilled escarole.
Oh, the grilled escarole burger.
Yes.
Got it.
Thank you. Thank you, Carol.
Next up is Jennifer Stott. And your name will now be the Jenna-fermented hot cabbage burger.
A kimchi situation. I love it.
Yeah, doubled up. Or sauerkraut. But
Jennifer, welcome. Thank you.
We're so excited to have you along for the ride. And our last patron is a patron we've had for a while, but she, because she's been along for the ride, I don't think we ever punned her name, so I wanted to make sure we did. Mandy Carter. Mandy, we've appreciated your support from the very beginning.
Yes.
Moving forward, though, you will be known as the Mandy Tartar Burger. Comes with tartar sauce.
Oh, I love it.
I like a tartar sauce, and I think we should use it on more than just fish.
Ooh, a controversial
thought.
Whatever.
Thank you, everyone, so much. We're so excited that so many people are coming on board and coming along for a ride and interacting with us on Patreon and on Discord and our chat. It's filling our hearts, and we're having so much fun with you, and we're having so much fun doing these bonus episodes with you, for you. And
y'all, if you want your name turned into a burger pun, go sign up for our $5 tier on Patreon. It's patreon.com/Bob's Credits.
you get so many other things, but we will pun your name right here on the show. Shall we move on?
Yep.
Do we have any business to discuss?
I don't think we have any business to discuss other than we have some great giveaways coming up, and to make sure you follow our Instagram because that's where they're announced.
Bob's Credits. If we have any like screen grabs that go with this episode, you're going to want to be on Instagram to go pull them up because they're up there now.
Yep.
Should we play a little Bob Hunter Max pun?
Let's do it. I would like to remind everyone that I went 4-0 yesterday.
Last week?
What is happening? I am so lost. Last week. This does not bode well for how I'm going to do.
Or you went 4 for
right
4,
now.
or you went...
I don't know. I don't know sports math.
Okay.
I won.
Okay.
You owe me something.
Can't buy me math.
Can't buy me math. Fantastic episode.
That was a couple weeks ago.
That was
or 2
last
days ago
week.
if you ask Skylar. Your first pun is the mush-a-room about nothing burger.
Bob.
Yes. Your next pun is the Penfolds Chive Burger.
Bob.
Max. Sorry for your perfect record. Ruined. Your next pun is she'll be coming around the Plantain Burger.
Bob.
Yes. And your final pun is there's no business like snow pea business.
Bob.
No. Max. Oh, did you not get a perfect score this week?
I'm so much nicer to you.
You are.
When
You
we
should
compete.
learn. You should learn to not be so much nicer.
I'm also, I think, more competitive than you think.
I think when I am really mean to you about not doing well, it really gets to you.
It does. It kind of hurts my feelings.
Well, that's what I'm here for.
It just sounded like Courtney or something. We just did a few weeks ago on Patreon. We have all our bonus episodes up there if you subscribe to our $5 tier. We just did the draft, and so Max and I had to compete and like draft Bob's Burgers characters to make the best team for a desert island situation. And he was being really mean to me. It hurt my feelings.
Anytime we do the draft, that series over on Patreon, I'm going to be so competitive. We're going to be.
I wasn't expecting it. I was like having fun with it, and then like it got dark for me.
I love you on the main feed. I hate you in the Patreon. You're my partner in crime over here. You're my sworn enemy over there.
All right, let's move on.
Should we get into the episode?
Let's do it.
Skylar, can we have the title and synopsis for season 5, episode 14, please?
The title is Lil Hard Dad. It's a matter of principle. When Bob crash lands his toy helicopter, he wants a refund and goes to great lengths to try to get it, Jean in tow. Meanwhile, Tina's in the doghouse. She has to present her book report on Call of the Wild the next day at school, but hasn't read the book. No worries, though. Linda and Louise are exactly who you need to get out of a jam. And that's exactly what they suggest, a great jam, aka faux dazzling. Tina will have to just dance and sing to distract everyone, and Linda, of course, will choreograph it. Oh, and Teddy wants in too. He'll be playing the crucial role of a dog.
This episode came out on March 8th, 2015, and was written by Nora Smith and directed by Chris Song. Why are you shaking your head at me?
I get like, I forget what we do after you say that.
We discuss the episode a little bit, and then we get into the end credits of the episode, and then we score the end credits, and then we're done.
Okay.
I remember when we sat down to watch this episode, I rolled my eyes and said, oh God, I don't like this episode. I must have been like falling asleep or something when this one was on, when like the first 1 or 2 times we watched it, because I thought this episode was amazing and hilarious.
It was so good. First of all, totally forgot the Tina plot. Totally forgot that even existed in this episode. And then was so surprised at how funny the A story with Bob and Jean is.
I don't know why I came into this episode thinking it was not funny, because I love that story. I for some reason I saw like we're doing the like toy helicopter episode.
That's how I felt too.
But I love that story. I thought it was so funny. Jean and Bob together. paired up for this?
I want to talk about that.
Okay.
So Gene and Bob, well, way back, OG listeners, we have talked about how one of the greatest things about Bob's Burgers is you can take any character and pair them with any other character, and it creates this new, cool, fun, funny dynamic. So we don't get Gene and Bob paired up that often. Like Bob and Louise have the really tight bond, so we don't see them, and Gene and Linda have the really tight bond. So this was delightful. And then we also get Louise and Linda paired up. And I am going to go out on a limb here and say this is the first time there has been a really satisfying Louise and Linda team up.
Interesting.
So you'll remember Laser Razor.
Yeah, mother-daughter laser razor.
Exactly. Linda was trying way too hard. Louise was not having it. It wasn't my favorite. Here, they are just perfectly matched for each other. They're scheming. They're trying to help Tina together. And it just, I loved it.
Let me ask you something about that. Do you think Linda's trying to help Tina and Louise is trying to like embarrass Tina so that it's like it works?
Oh, I don't know. I think Louise is trying to help her sister.
Okay. Biscuit wanted me to throw a squeaky bone, so if you hear a squeak in the background.
Louise had malintent?
No, not like mean, but like she's like, oh, this is like I'd never do this, but this is great. Let's
a little schemy.
Yeah, let's dress you up
too
like
much.
let's dress you up like a dog for Call of the Wild and
okay, yeah, totally,
like,
a little bit.
Yeah,
but I think she still cares about like her sister getting through the presentation.
Totally, I agree.
I thought you were going to ask if Linda really wanted to help Tina or if she was more interested in dancing around and reliving her like tap dancing days.
Oh, no, but I think that's always the case when Linda's doing something for her kids, especially something theatrical. I think she's living vicariously.
So what, do you have any like favorite moments, specific moments from the episode?
This is a problem with having watched it. There were so many like lines throughout the like helicopter sequence that made me laugh out loud, and I can't even think of them right now.
I'm going to say I liked the one-liners and moment-to-moment beats of the helicopter storyline more than I like the actual storyline. Like if someone was like, I'm going to pitch that Bob gets obsessed over this helicopter, I'd be like,
I do want to say that I love that the original helicopter he bought was the helicopter from True Lies with Arnold Schwarzenegger holding Jamie Lee Curtis dangling from it, because that's like an iconic action scene from my teenage years. Mm-hmm. And it's just so random, and it's so like right in the sweet spot of
what's the movie called?
True Lies.
True Lies.
It's Arnold Schwarzenegger and Jamie Lee Curtis and Tom Arnold. You should watch it. It's fun.
I've never seen it.
It's a 90s action comedy.
Yeah.
It probably hasn't aged well. It's with terrorists and,
I didn't know the movie, but seeing the specificity of Jamie Lee Curtis dangling from the helicopter was hysterical to me. Fun fact about Jamie Lee Curtis. Her legs are insured for $2 million.
What?
Yeah.
Well, she shows these legs off in True Lies.
Oh, I bet she does.
Yeah.
I mean, they're long legs.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
They're
have
insured.
A bunch of...
Wow. I saw her over at a
Coffee Bean
here once. And
Do you
she
want
was...
to hear a funny story?
Before my story?
No, after your story.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, let's hear your Coffee Bean story.
Well, there's not much to it other than I saw her and she was chatting with the baristas by name and she seemed very lovely and that's about it.
She seems so nice.
Yeah.
Okay. So I hope my therapist doesn't listen to this podcast.
I hope so too.
But
sorry.
I mean, it's cool if she wants to. But I haven't told her this. So if you are listening, I found out in a very roundabout way that my therapist is friends with Jamie Lee Curtis.
Oh, interesting.
So I work in social media. And so I work for a lot of brands that are like for women over 50. So on Instagram, we'll post like women in our demo, so women over 50 and their birthdays, we'll post like celebrities with great quotes about aging. So it was Jamie Lee Curtis's birthday. And so I went on to Jamie Lee Curtis's Instagram to get a photo, and she had tagged my therapist. And I was just like too embarrassed to tell my therapist that I found her.
Thank you, everyone, for tuning into the Jamie Lee Curtis Stan podcast. We do stan Jamie Lee Curtis.
She seems just lovely.
Did not know we were going to go on a Jamie Lee Curtis tangent.
You can cut
but
that.
That's what happens. No, I'm keeping that in. Anything else about this episode before we get into the end credits? I really enjoyed
it. And I have to say, Tina in that dog outfit with Teddy and the family looking out the window, and Tina sweating. And I love that the teacher's like, you embodied all the all the themes of the book. I thought that was so satisfying. I am going to put this in one of the most underrated episodes.
I'm with you.
Pile.
I'm with you, because even I underrated it initially, and it's rated much higher now.
You had a question because
Biscuit is squeaking a moose against my leg right now. Oh,
this is what happens when he has lunch. He's just like...
It's true. We got to record before lunch, Skylar. What do I always tell you?
I cannot even have this conversation with you right now.
I'm always late when we're supposed to record, and it goes over into lunchtime, and then Biscuit is a rambunctious little bastard.
So you said something really interesting. At the end of this episode, Tina's doing her presentation, and Louise and the whole family and Teddy is outside of the window watching Tina.
Yeah, we're going to play that clip before the end credits because it's the very last clip. But yeah, everyone's out there, the whole family and Teddy. And I was like, shouldn't Jean and Louise be in class right now? They all go to the same school. Class there's not like in elementary school. There's not periods. You don't potentially have like periods off. So I think they're just itching.
I like to think
Tina.
that like Linda came and pulled the children out of their classes just to support. She's like, this is her big moment. You have to be here for it. Like that's totally Linda.
Or hear me out here. Louise manipulated Linda into pulling them out of the classes so that they could watch the hard work they did.
She's like, this is like her one performance. You want me to miss that, Mom?
We worked so hard on it together, Mom.
Yeah. And Jean's along for the ride.
Of course.
How she got Bob to leave the freaking restaurant. I mean, maybe the restaurant isn't open yet, but...
I love that Teddy wants to dress up in costumes for all the kids' things, like he was the crab in the Christmas.
Which was one of my favorite parts. It was so funny.
Should we get into the end credits? Or no, we got fun facts.
We have fun facts.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Cool.
I forget when I'm not doing the fun facts and I just skip over your fun facts.
It's okay.
Hit me with some of them.
It's cool.
Hit me.
All right. So the title of this episode was originally Hella Bopped Her Dad.
I see what they're doing there.
You prefer the one they went with?
Well, I don't like that one either because it's such a throwaway line in the episode.
Yeah.
When he calls himself Little Hard Dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think maybe I like Hella Bopped Her Dad. Why did they change it? Do you know?
I don't know. I'm sorry. Shame on me. So, some puns for you. They go to the hobby hole where the helicopters are. The shops next to it are O'Clock. And the other shop is Donut Stop Believing, which I need that donut shop to exist.
Yeah.
Now, I am not into action films. You are. So tell me if you caught this. So when Bob and Jean are in the car driving to try and get their refund, the musical tune that's played is like similar to the music from Last Action Hero.
Oh my God, let me tell you how much I love Last Action Hero as a kid. First of all, I think people say it's not a good movie or it wasn't a good movie, but I loved Last Action Hero as a kid.
I mean, I believe you.
Last Action Hero is a kid is obsessed with this action star. Arnold Schwarzenegger's playing himself as this action star. It's a very meta movie.
Okay.
And he gets this magical ticket, and all of a sudden he's in the movie.
Okay, of course you ate that up as a kid.
Oh my God, it was everything as a kid for me.
Okay, well,
I love that movie.
next time we watch this episode, you'll have to, maybe look for some Easter eggs.
Oh my God, I'm going to make you watch that sometime.
Oh my God, please don't. Actually, it sounds kind of cheesy, so
It's
I'm
so
there.
fun. It's like, it's what I miss. It's what I miss about the 90s.
I know. What 90s
that.
movie did we watch the other day?
Batman Returns?
Oh yeah, it was so odd. It's so odd. I miss the 90s.
It's so funny to go back and watch that and like how Tim Burton-y it is, and
yeah,
just both Michelle Pfeiffer and Danny DeVito's performances. So good.
I have a little goof, which is interesting. So Julie, who is a very understated character, she is Courtney's friend. She's like got brown hair. She was in the Unbearable Likeness episode in OT, the outside toilet. So she is supposed to be in Jean's class because she's Courtney's friend, but you can see Julie in Tina's class during her presentation.
I am not surprised. Like with so many characters, like I'd be like, who goes where? Are we gonna put this person here?
We need a brunette girl.
Yeah.
Like just draw her.
Yeah, that's fine. That's a fun goof, and
yeah.
Damn hardcore fans who
I know
who just like probably drive
the
animators crazy.
So I did watch the behind the scenes episode on YouTube, and in terms of fun facts, it was not great because
Really?
Kristen Schaal and John Roberts were there. And I don't know if you found this. I know you've worked with talent before, but I used to work at a place with like influencers and actors. And anytime influencers or actors in the room, they are charming and on, and they're doing their bits on camera. So it was hilarious and super fun to watch. Definitely go watch it, but not a lot of the writers. What I did find out is totally have a crush on Nora Smith.
I love Nora Smith too.
You do?
Yes, because she wrote last week's episode. No, sorry, she wrote this one. I think
This one.
Yeah. I think she is amazing on all those behind the scenes.
This is my first time seeing her.
Oh, I've seen her on a few now.
Okay, tell me if you got the same experience as I did. First of all, I thought I had never like seen her or heard her talk. Like obviously she has to be funny. She's a comedy writer. But her name, I just imagined this like old lady at a library or something. But she gives off major writer vibes. She's like monotone and funny. And John Roberts asked her, like, because Linda does all this dancing, can you do the sound that Linda does? She's like, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
In the end credits that are coming up, like, skip-a-doo, scap-a-doo,
Yeah.
it's like scatting, yeah.
Listen,
A little bit like scat, not like Bob scatting for the cat.
No. It's like her dancey voice. So John Roberts asked Nora, do you have to, like, record videos to send to the directors? And so they cut to a clip of Nora verbalizing and doing she's been super quiet. The actors have been talking over her the whole video. She's like monotone. They cut to this video of her doing the Linda dance and the lyrics to send to the animators, and it was hysterical.
That is so funny because I think a few weeks ago in the late afternoon of
Yes.
In the Garden of Bob and Louise, that episode, I think she was the one who had to dance like a British lady for Bob to dance like a British lady. So I think that's
that's so
I think there's a clip of her doing the
fun.
British lady dance too. She must be the go-to dance move person.
And super fun fact, she is credited as a writer on the Bob's Burger movie. So
yeah, I bet.
Yeah, so it's Lauren and her.
Great.
I would love to know the history of their writing relationship because from what I can remember, she's been on Bob's like the whole time.
Nora, if you happen to be listening to this, we would love to interview you. You can DM us on Bob's credits.
I might just blush.
Yeah, we'll
a little bit.
We'll fangirl over you for sure.
We'll fangirl over you, girl.
Yeah, we're gonna get you, girl.
We're gonna get you,
We're gonna get you, girl. We're gonna get you on the show, girl. Should we get in the end credits? Or do you have any more fun facts?
No.
Okay, let's get into this last moment. Like we said, the family just got done watching Tina do her book report through the window.
Yep.
And then we're getting to the end credits here.
So, say it, Bob. No, say it.
You win Best Parent of the Week.
Yes, me.
I thought I won Best Parent of the Week.
Wait, how did you kids get out of class?
Hey, don't worry about it.
Did I miss it? Tina! Did I miss it? And the shimmy tap, shimmy tap. A Scooby tap, a Scooby tap.
Okay. I don't know how we missed that Bob questions that the kids are out of class.
Yeah.
However many times we watched it, but now I feel like an idiot for having that conversation.
They didn't answer it. I don't feel like an idiot for having that
I still would like to know
conversation.
how they got out of class. I have no doubt that Louise was the brains behind the outfit.
100%. I think Teddy slamming his face on the window is so desperate and funny. I think that's why we missed the other line.
Yes, it's such a great exclamation point at the end of the episode.
Yeah.
Just him in full dog costume.
Did you have to read Call of the Wild?
I'm sure I did.
I'm pretty positive I did
I feel
too.
like you always have to. It's
Yeah.
one of those ones. I don't remember anything about it, though, other than it's a book that everyone has to read. And that there's wolves. And, okay, then we go to the end credits, and what's going on in the end credits?
So we just get the classic end credits, but Linda is dancing behind the window.
In the service window, she's dancing and singing.
Mm-hmm. John Roberts' performance of this is so good. The like, shoot, I can't. My voice doesn't go.
Scoop it up, scoop it up. That kind of thing.
Amazing.
It is. Should we listen a little
Do
bit
you
more
think
of
she
it?
has her little tap shoes on that
Over
we
on the
can't
other
see?
side? Oh,
yeah.
definitely.
The shibba dabba scooby dooba doo.
She's
and no one's even
gone.
looking at you what you didn't do. And a scabadoo, a scabadoo.
Oh,
What
now
does she do with the scabadoos?
She looks like she's like, you know, in like elementary dance classes, you do like en chasse, en chasse. She looks like she's doing that with her arms.
Yeah, back across the
floor.
window. Yeah.
The movement looks astonishing. Like I learned this in ballet class when I was, or jazz class when I was 5.
Yeah, this is the one thing I remember.
Yeah.
Wiggle tap and jiggle tap. The shibba dabba scooby dooba doo. And no one's even looking at you what you didn't do. And a scabadoo, a scabadoo, a scabadoo day.
I just want to say that Louise has put the burger that needs to be delivered into the window.
Yeah.
And Linda is just ignoring it as she does all her dance moves.
As one would.
What kind of dance moves did we see there?
We saw some like almost a shimmy.
She kind of has her hands in like a W with her head and does
She
like
does
a
that
little
all
like,
the way by the time.
Yeah.
She, she does that all the time, by the way.
We need lunch, right? And then she kind of comes back. She's backing into the...
Like a rewound power walk.
Yeah. Sure.
Do you love the instrumentation?
I love it. I love the music. I love it. It's kind of like New Orleans jazzy, I'd say.
Exactly. Speaking of that, her voice is kind of giving me some Louis Armstrong.
Oh, yeah. When you go, what a wonderful world.
Exactly.
That kind of thing.
Yes.
That was an awful Louis Armstrong impression, but
Oh my gosh. Do you guys watch, I like how I'm saying it as if you can respond to me, Insecure? Issa does such a good Louis Armstrong
Yeah.
impression on. Do you remember that?
yeah, so funny.
Scabadoo, a scabadoo day. The book report's over and you got yourself an A. Maybe B minus, probably, in my experience. The shibba dabba shibba dabba shibba dabba shibba dabba shibba dabba shibba.
I like that it cuts off in the middle of a shh.
It does that a lot. I love that they just cut off the song. Gene comes in his burger costume. Nothing's new there. He's just walking across the screen.
No one's paying attention to Mom.
No one's paying attention to Linda. This is a strictly Linda end credits starring role. Highlights, lowlights.
Now, one of the things that we do give a low light is if, you know, they kind of just take a scene from the episode and put it in the end credits. But here, John Roberts' performance is so good. Like the voice performance.
I agree. I think it just sometimes Linda gets really annoying when it's just Linda singing and we've said that in the past. Yeah. This I enjoy so much. I think it's such a good performance and not annoying and funny. And I love the music.
And I think it's like really knowing how much work goes into animating dancing. It gives me like a new level of appreciation for it for sure.
Just Nora Smith's dancing alone. Nora, come on the show, please.
We're gonna get you, girl.
We're gonna get you, girl. It's funnier the more you say it. Not really.
I think it is. I'm so hungry.
Should we score it? I think we should score. We got to go eat.
Yeah.
We score on a scale of 1 to 10 H's at the end of Tina's You're going to go first because I went first last time.
Are you not going to... I guess you don't need to read the lyrics. I just want to say this is a phenomenally written song.
Yeah.
It's like got storytelling. It's like you do this and you get yourself an A. I love it.
Or a B
love it.
minus.
Or a B minus. I think Tina got herself an A.
Mm-hmm. What are you going to score these?
An 8.
8 H's from Skylar. I'm going to meet you at an 8.
Okay.
I'm going to meet you at an 8. They're not perfection, but John Roberts' performance alone is the 8 for me.
Are we going to like walk around the house today going like, a shooba dooba? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or just like talking to each other like Louis Armstrong.
No, that hurts my voice.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for listening. Those were the end credits to Little Hard Dad.
A little hard, Dad.
Yeah, I don't like that title. I'm going to just go on the record. Sorry, Nora. Now she's not going to come on the show. Go follow us on Instagram, Bob's Credits. Follow us on Twitter, Bob's Credits. Support us on Patreon and get a bunch of bonuses for yourself every single month. Patreon.com/Bob's Credits. What else? What else do we have to do, Skylar? What else do you want to tell people? Is there anything else?
Stay shooba dooba 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 dooby doo.
I love that so much. That's it.
That's me screaming inside.